So today we have a lot for you, as always, and of course the Euros semi-finals. First game is in today, and then we have news from the Olympic Games. Yes, the 2024 Summer Paris Olympic Games. Ghana. We have 9 athletes, and the last time the GOC came out, they were asking for help, and yesterday they had some good news. So we'll be telling you about all that and the sponsors that have come on board, those who have come to sponsor the Ghana Olympic Committee. And then we'll bring you some transfer news as well, very, very important. We'll get to get a preview of today's game, the Euros. France taking on Spain. So it's a packed show. My name is Joe Saji. Good morning to everyone doing the listening. And of course, if you're watching us live on Facebook, thank you so much for joining us on Facebook at Starr 103.5 FM. Good morning to my good friend Seth Fojo, who always leaves us a comment on Facebook as well. Of course, you can also do same. If there's time, I would read some of your comments out live on Facebook. For the champion. So the Ghana Olympic Committee has been boosted with sponsorship packages for Ghana's participation in the 2024 Paris Olympic Games from Republic Bank, Horseman Shoes, and Custom Looks. Republic Bank have donated 50,000 euros, and Horseman Shoes will provide shoes for all athletes and officials, while Custom Looks have provided tracksuits and kits for all the athletes. Now, speaking at the presentation ceremony at the Ghana Olympic Committee's head office, branch manager of Republic Bank in Accra, Mr. Wolanyo Awoji, was optimistic that their partnership would continue and believe that the athletes will do well and win some medals at the games. Now, Mr. Ben Nuno Mensah, president of the Ghana Olympic Committee, called on Corporate Ghana to come on board to sponsor the team, and also announced that the team will leave for France tomorrow, the 9th of July. So, today, yes, so today, the 9th of July, the team will leave for France. And the French embassy to Ghana has also sponsored Ghana's pre-tournament campaign with 20,000 euros. Charlie, that'd be big money, yeah. 20,000 euros, and wished all the Ghanaian athletes all the best. So, as I said, 9 athletes will represent Ghana at the games in the 100 meters, 200 meters, 4 by 100 meters, 50 meters freestyle swimming, and then 100 meters freestyle swimming, and then, of course, high jump events. The Paris Summer Olympics 2024 will begin from July 26th and end on August 11th. There are 329 events in total, with roughly about 10,500 athletes from 184 countries taking part there. So let's get to listen to Mr. Ben Nuno Mensah. He actually spoke, and then he also spoke about the apparel. So first of all, let's listen to him when the sponsors came on board, and this is what he had to say. And our athletes who are based in the US, Azamati, Isebotio, and all the others would also be flying from the US on Wednesday to join Team Ghana. This time we only had qualification in track and field and then swimming. So we have 9 athletes qualified, and they are going along with their coaches for their pre-games. The entire Team Ghana for the pre-games made up of the athletes and then their officials, and the medical officials as well as the administrative officials, about 20. And they will be camping in Strasbourg from when they arrive there, depending on how early you come. We're hoping we could get a 2-week training camp in Strasbourg. And then on the evening of 21st of July, they will leave Strasbourg to Paris and move straight into the Games Village. The games itself will start on the 26th of July and will end on the 11th of August. Courtesy of the French embassy, everything that we need and have to pay for during our pre-games in Strasbourg has well been taken care of by the French embassy. Right, so the French embassy, Charlie, big ups, yes, 20,000 euros, and they are sponsoring the pre-campaign of the athletes, 9 athletes and officials, and the medical team and everyone who is involved who will be looking to at least get some medals for Ghana at the Olympic Games. Well, he also spoke on the apparel. Guess what? Yes, Ghana will be wearing fugu.
I want to show you something that we would be wearing at the games. The usual stuff that you all know, the branded Lala from Europe, from America, that we'll be using to compete. But we're also taking Ghana to the games. We're going to depict our culture and the values of Ghana. So I just want to ask Mrs. Delphina Kwe to show you, yes, let them bring in, what Team Ghana will be wearing for the opening ceremony as well as the closing match. So this is what our men will be wearing. It's our traditional fugu, and of course it comes along with our traditional beads. For the women, the same fugu but in the women's style. So this is what Team Ghana will be wearing when we march during the closing ceremony. The opening ceremony, we're only going to have about 5 members of Team Ghana because the opening ceremony is on the river. They're going to ride in the boats. But of course, we're going to show Ghana by what we wear. Even the 5 people, I'm sure they will stand out amongst others from other countries because we're looking very, very traditional. So this is what we'll be wearing for the opening and closing.
So if you remember the Black Stars, some time back in the World Cup, they wore a beautiful, beautiful Ghanaian fugu. And this time around, the Olympics, we're going to see our own men from Ghana, athletes, wear their fugu. So I mean, it's going to be a bright side. If you're on Facebook, you can join us on Facebook and then get images, pictures of the apparel that the Black Star, not Black Stars, the Olympic team would be wearing at the Olympic Games. Don't forget, it is on the 26th of August. Yes, that's when everything would begin there. And so the French embassy, they had a representative, and let's get to listen to her as she also, Charlie, 20,000 euros, be small money. Let's listen to the French representative.
Time. And for our country, these games, the world's premier events, are not just a rendezvous with sports, it's a rendezvous with the world. And it's the biggest event ever organized in France. We expect no fewer than 16 million visitors and 15,000 athletes from all over the world. And it will be an opportunity to promote inclusion because for the first time in the history of the Games, as many female as male athletes will be taking part at the competitions. So as you may know, our French president is committed to ensuring that the Olympic Games highlight the talents and the potential of African athletes. And for the embassy, this event is an opportunity to showcase Ghana's sporting excellence.
All right, so there you have it. All the best to the team. They'll be leaving Ghana today. And the likes of Bochio. And of course, Azameti will join them in Strasbourg. From athletics, let's get to some football stuff, and then of course, let's start off from Ghana. Let's start off from Ghana because Antoine Semenyo, yes, has extended his stay at AFC Bournemouth after penning a 5-year deal, thereby keeping him at the South Coast-based club. That's Bournemouth until 2029. Semenyo joined the Cherries from Championship side Bristol City and went on to score 8 goals and registered 2 assists in 33 games. So congratulations to Antoine Semenyo there. And then to Ghana, would host Angola on the opening day of the 2025 African Cup of Nations qualifiers. Yes, so if you remember Ghana, we are in group with Angola, Sudan, and then Niger. And so the dates for the first and second games are as follows. So September 2nd to September 10th, 2024 would have the first and then the second game. So Ghana would actually play first, and then I believe that it would be in Kumasi. Yes, so Ghana would actually play first. Would host Angola first on either on the 2nd or 3rd of September, and then between the 9th and then the 10th of September we'll go for the second leg there. So the two top teams from this group will qualify for the 35th edition of the African Cup of Nations there. So there you have it for Ghana, who are going to be in that group with Coach Kwesi Apia's Sudanese side there. Now, FC Samatex 1996 FC defender defensive midfielder Seydou Daouda Yusuf has been unveiled by Rwandan top flight side APR. Yusuf becomes the second Ghanaian player to move to APR following the arrival of Richmond Lamptey some few weeks ago. So I don't know what's happening to our Ghanaian players, but then it seems that they found some cash, yes, some cash, plenty cash in Rwanda there. Now it's time to do the Euros. Spain will face France in a highly anticipated semi-final at the Euros. Spain is the only team with a 100% record in the tournament, making them the favorites to lift the trophy. And despite reaching the finals of the last two World Cups, winning in Russia in 2018 and narrowly missing on penalties to Argentina in Qatar in 2022, France record at the Euros under coach Didier Deschamps is less impressive in his 12-year tenure. Their best result was finishing as runners-up on home soil in 2016, although Mbappe and Griezmann faced some criticism so in this tournament. Well, let's see how it goes for this game. But then don't forget that this game, the first meeting between these sides happened on the 30th of April in 1922, where Spain beat France. Yeah, so Spain beat France by 4 goals to nothing. It was a friendly. Now, the latest meeting between these two sides, Spain lost to France in the UEFA Nations League on the 10th of October in 2021. France beat Spain 2 goals to 1. And of course, today is going to be their next meeting at 7 p.m. Yes, 7 p.m. Spain will take on France at 7 p.m. And then for the stats, they have met 36 times, and Spain has won 16. Wow. Yes, Spain has won 16 times. France has won 13. And 7 has ended in a draw. The largest victory for in this fixture actually ended 8-1. Yes, Spain beat France 8-1 in 1929. Wow. That's 14th April 1929. And the largest goal scoring ended 8-1, as I said, in favor of Spain. Rodri has been speaking. He plays for Spain, of course, Manchester City midfielder. He has been speaking ahead of the game, and well, that game is going to be a big game. But this is what Rodri has to say.
We'll be talking about the solidarity of the team, and we finish every match exhausted. We leave everything on the pitch. That says a lot about the effort that the team is making with helping each other, etc., covering for each other. And I still stick to my words.
España está haciendo un gran Eurocopa.
Spain is playing a great Euro. The midfielders are complementing really well. We have different solutions inside, outside, and the wingers are playing brilliantly. So tactically, what is the secret of success for Spain? Well, if I let you know here, no, I'm joking. It's obviously what we can see. It's a very vertical Spain with many different options in attack, very versatile, with very different players who can bring in different things on the pitch, and that gives us many different resources.
Now, Three Lions defender Luke Shaw says he's fit to and ready to play 90 minutes for his side. In the Euros, Shaw is the only specialist left back in Gareth Southgate's squad, and he did not play in England's first 4 matches of the competition because of a hamstring injury. But the Manchester United player came on as a second half substitute during the quarter-final victory over Switzerland, and according to him, he's now ready to play a bigger part in England's campaign.
But I think, like I said, there's no way we can focus on other teams and think of, you know, their chances. I think we just got to focus on ourselves and deliver on the pitch on Wednesday night.
And if England wins the Euro, do you think that Bellingham deserves to win the Ballon d'Or?
Right, so that was Luke Shaw speaking there. He's fit. Well, their game is tomorrow and against the Netherlands, also at 7 p.m. We wish them all the best. Well, before we get to some tennis news, we understand that Olympic must have sent formal bids to Manchester United to sign, guess who? Mason Greenwood. Yes, Mason Greenwood. I know that a lot of United fans miss the boy, but Charlie, the boy is gone. He's a goner. He's gone. So Mason Greenwood might be joining Olympic Marseille soon. Talks are underway between the two clubs, and Greenwood is a main target for Olympic Marseille. And Man United are open to a loan with obligation to buy, and then of course a sell-on clause included there, but then it might take some time. We also understand that Atletico Madrid remain the most interested club in Conor Gallagher this summer. Athletic have made contact with Chelsea for Gallagher, who is one of the names in the short list for midfielder for Atletico Madrid. Guess what, Arsenal fans? Ricardo Calafiori has it's very close, very close to moving to Arsenal. Yes, so they completed all parties as the defender has given final green light. So Bologna would receive 45 million euros and then a fixed fee plus add-ons up to 5 million package there. Now, he would fly to London today to sign a 4-year deal. So congratulations to Arsenal fans. You have your defender. We just hope that it goes well for you this time around. And Fenerbahce have reached a high-level agreement with Alan Saint-Maximin there. So Newcastle the former Newcastle attacker has signed for Fenerbahce there. And well, let's take you to Brazil and talk about former Liverpool player Roberto Firmino. He and his wife Lacira Pereira have become pastors. Yes, guess what? Oh my goodness. The Liverpool striker, he has become a pastor of the evangelical church they founded together in Brazil. Now, Firmino and Larissa said on Instagram, since our first encounter with Christ, a desire burned in our heart. We want people to feel his love that reached us. Now we have another desire and responsibility to become pastors on behalf of God. Roberto Firmino and his wife were ordained as evangelical pastors at a church they founded 3 years ago. The ceremony was last Sunday in Firmino's hometown there. So congratulations to Osofo Firmino. Who would have thought from scoring goals to delivering and then preaching the gospel. All right, in tennis, Novak Djokovic has accused Wimbledon fans of disrespect after claiming he was booed during his win over Holger Rune yesterday. The 37-year-old pursued his lips in the direction of the center court fans after winning a tight second set versus the 21-year-old Dane. Now en route to a straight set 6-3, 6-4, 6-2 victory to book his place in the quarterfinals. According to Djokovic, the Wimbledon fans took the chance to boo him while cheering for his opponent, Holger Rune. So that'll be all for sports. My name is Joe Saji. The morning show continues. Don't forget to join us on the game at 1 p.m. on Starr 103.5 FM and on GH1 TV. Have a blessed day.